All right, everyone, gather around. We're diving deep into the wacky, weird, and downright strange laws that are, believe it or not, still on the books in good old Blighty. From salmon handling to upside-down stamps, we've got it all. Let's get cracking! First up, we're starting strong with a law that's just plain daft. Back in 1839, you could get nicked for carrying a plank on the pavement. Can you imagine? Oi, you there. Stop right there with that plank. You're nicked. Next up, we've got a real head-scratcher. The Salmon Act of 1986 says you can't handle salmon under suspicious circumstances. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm picturing a bloke in a trench coat, lurking in an alleyway with a salmon tucked under his arm. Hold on to your hats, folks. Apparently, you can't just go around shaking your carpets willy-nilly in the street. The Metropolitan Police Act of 1839 put the kibosh on that right quick. I guess back in the day, a good carpet shaking was a public spectacle. Now this one really takes the biscuit. The Licensing Act of 1872 says it's illegal to be drunk in a pub. I mean, where else are you supposed to enjoy a pint or two with your mates? It's like saying you can't eat a burger in a burger joint. This law is just plain balmy. The Houses of Parliament, not a good place for a nap. It's often said that it's illegal to die in the Houses of Parliament. Can you imagine? You're just going about your day and then bam, you kick the bucket right there on the House floor. But here's the thing, it's not actually a law, it's more of a myth. Apparently it stems from the fact that the Houses of Parliament are considered a royal palace. Listen up, knights in shining armour. Back in 1275, they passed a law prohibiting anyone from entering Parliament in full armour. Can you imagine the clang and clatter of all that armour echoing through the halls of Parliament? Now this one's for all you fishermen out there. If you're ever lucky enough to reel in a whale or a sturgeon in UK waters, listen up. According to a law from 1324, those bad boys are considered royal fish and must be offered to the monarch. Can you imagine rocking up to Buckingham Palace with a giant whale in tow? Right, this next one is just plain cruel. Back in the day, old Oliver Cromwell banned all sorts of festive celebrations, including, sadly, the consumption of mince pies. Now, I'm not saying I'm a massive fan of mince pies myself, but to outlaw them entirely, that's just un-British. Thankfully, nobody enforces this law anymore. Attention all you kite enthusiasts! The Metropolitan Police Act of 1839 strikes again. Apparently, if your kite flying is deemed a nuisance, you could be in a spot of bother. And last but not least, we've saved the most treasonous act of all for last. Apparently, placing a postage stamp upside down is considered an act of treason against the monarch. I mean, come on, it's just a stamp. Who has time to check which way is up when you're rushing to send a letter? Well, there you have it, my friends. The top 10 weirdest UK laws that are still technically on the books. I hope you've enjoyed this little journey into the wacky world of UK law. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which law you found the most ridiculous, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more hilarious content. Until next time, cheers.